I'm Ryan.
And I'm Shay.
And welcome to Top 5 Beatdown, a show where we compare top 5s for topics that seem completely asinine, yet somehow garner strong opinions. And to add some fun to the mix, we compare our top 5s to that of a special guest. Today's topic is top 5 inedible objects that you wish were food. And today's special guest is a creative, living, breathing human. Please welcome to the Beat Zone, Kwesi James.
Hey, yes. Yes!
Very good, very good.
You're a really good reader.
Oh, thanks,
That
man.
was smooth.
What is your guys' relationship to inedible objects that you wish were food?
I'm a visual eater. If it looks sexy, I think it should be in my mouth.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's a nice rule to live by.
Yeah.
I don't think about eating these things, but I did think about them now, and I'm going to be thinking about it all the time, I think.
Because some things are sexy.
Some things are sexy.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank you.
We're talking food, but the sexiness really did factor into, eating is a very carnal act, isn't it?
Okay.
Keep using big words, Joe. Keep going.
And thinking about this list, it did make me think about objects in a way that I haven't before.
Preach, Shane, preach.
So I'm excited.
It's not something I think about. I did not think about this topic before this show.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of the show. It gets you to expand your mind and think about eating fucking grass and stuff like that, which we wouldn't be able to eat because here are the rules. It has to be anything that you are clearly not supposed to eat. It has to be man-made, manufactured, unnatural, and inedible. All sizes are welcome, from tiny beads to the Golden Gate Bridge. If you think it's tasty, list that bad boy. It has to exist IRL and not in the digital world. Cool. Well, let's hop into it. But
Yeah.
I am getting word from our ringside reporter, Stephen Lim.
What's up? It's Steven, the best ringside commentator in the game. And I'm also the CEO here at Watcher. Every day I spend hours tackling hundreds of emails, drafting up important business pitches, and working to elevate the content for our audience. Our episode sponsor, Grammarly, is the AI writing partner that helps professionals like me write better and faster, so I can get more stuff done and move my work forward without compromising my privacy. Today, I'm gonna show you how I use Grammarly. Number 5, control my data. Grammarly does not sell your data to third parties for training their Gen AI models, so I feel super secure using it for work and at home. Number 4, don't waste time. Grammarly's AI features can save you time by speeding up your writing process, whether it's drafting an email or editing a lengthy document. Number 3, make my point. In writing emails to my business associates, I can have a greater impact with compelling, easy to understand writing that helps me make my point. Number 2, ideate. By providing a prompt, I can use AI to give me some ideas when I'm feeling stumped on a project. Who knows, maybe this will inspire a new show. Number 1, monitor my communication. Switch up my communication style based on who I'm talking to and what we are talking about. Grammarly is free to use and try out. Sign up and download using my link, grammarly.com/watcher01. Now, back to the Beat Zone.
Well, without further ado,
Let's list.
All right, Kwesi, we start with you as you're our guest of honor.
that's right, kick
Number
it off.
5,
Number
how
5.
kind.
Of
Your number
course.
5,
Yeah,
please.
my number 5 is, boom, Van Moof S5, all black, pedal assist, stage 1, electric bike.
It looks like you're
Boom.
missing a C there.
Ryan, mind your business. So, Van Moof.
Holy shit,
Bike.
that is a beautiful bike.
Well, let me tell you about it, Shane.
Tell me all about it.
You want to eat this bike?
Oh, hell yeah. Look at it. Right? It's
I
so
know.
sexy.
It looks like a bike.
What?
No, Ryan.
Let me ask you a question, Ryan.
Ask away.
You ready?
You don't have
I'm
to
ready.
ask me any questions because I'm already on the level with you.
My man.
Okay, don't worry.
Have you ever had a Michelin star meal before, Ryan?
I have.
Does that look like a fucking Michelin star meal to you, Ryan?
It looks like a bicycle.
And a Michelin star plating? That bike has...
Listen, do you understand the spirit of this episode?
It looks like a bicycle.
Inedible objects that you want to
Sexy.
fucking eat.
I don't want to eat that.
Why? Can you imagine ripping that thing up like a Bavarian pretzel and just
I
eating it
can.
piece by piece?
Well, first explain to me what a fucking Bavarian pretzel
It's
is.
a-
and then-
It's a big
It's the
German
biggest
pretzel.
fucking
Okay,
pretzel
I
you've
can-
ever
okay,
seen.
I can
And you
see
can
it now.
tear it out. You can split it between 5
Now you're
people.
talking
Word.
like beer cheese.
What are you starting with? The wheels? The tires?
I was just gonna say, where do you even start?
That triangle bar.
Oh, yeah. And then
Yeah.
when it's all over, you can pick your teeth with the spokes.
Nom, 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 nom,
I mean,
nom,
I've
nom,
had
nom,
plenty
nom,
of
nom.
bikes. The paint is chipping. It doesn't look appetizing.
Is your bike this sexy,
It is-
ready to
it
eat?
is a very matte, black, kind of Batman-looking bike. I guess it kind of looks like licorice.
You could suck up those brake wires like spaghetti.
You're using words that's insinuating sex.
Oh, no. Oh, maybe.
His tongue was very close to my ear right there, and I did not like it.
That looks really good. That looks
does.
That's a spectacular.
Shane, you have nice taste, man.
It looks like a fucking bicycle. But I respect the list. I respect
think
the list.
Kwesi understands the spirit of this episode in ways that
Oh,
I don't
yeah?
think you will.
Do you think?
All right,
do you
here
think
we go.
so? Because here comes my number 5. You looking?
Yeah.
Here we go. My number 5. Bowling balls. Now,
What?
don't these look? Yeah, look, he likes it. He hates that.
That's
he likes
better,
it.
but
No, is it not?
No, you know what? I gotta hand it to you. They do look fucking.
Look at how delicious those look.
Yeah.
See, that I could wrap
Those
my
look
head around.
good.
That looks like
I want to eat those.
That looks like I want to lick it.
Yeah. Oh, look at the one with the logo on it. Oh, they're marbled.
I could lick that logo until it fades away. These balls look really good. I'd love them in my mouth.
Yeah,
I would.
How do you even go about it? You know, is it a world where it's just easy to cut it with a fork and knife, or is it a world where, almost like a cartoon, you open your whole mouth and just go
Unhinge it like a snake.
Yeah.
I was thinking more that, but I was also thinking of when I was growing up, I used to like looking at giant jawbreakers that would never, under any circumstance, fit in my mouth.
Yeah.
But you could lick them like a little dog. Like that. And I would do that with these bowling balls. I would lick it until it got very small. Sometimes you're working on a jawbreaker for a month.
Yeah.
True.
You ever had one of those, like a road trip jawbreaker that like, there's no fucking chance you're getting in the middle of it, but you could aspire to.
I'm just realizing
Shit.
now that these are a bit of a choking hazard.
Though I could imagine like a bowling ball that you could cut into like a cake, like you were saying. That also is very nice. The thing is, it looks appetizing,
Like mochi.
like
And
mochi.
like mochi.
Like mochi.
So if this were a gobstopper situation, how many licks would it take to get to the center, and what's in the center?
1 million and gold.
Damn, that's a lot of legs.
And there's an innuendo in there somewhere.
Just imagining us at the Watcher office just sitting around at our desks, and you're just sitting at your desk going,
Hold on, I have to lick my ball.
Man,
I gotta get my licks in. Get me to my gold.
That's a
All
lot
right.
of saliva.
hey, good.
Ryan's really lost his mind over the workload.
My number 5 is a neon sign.
Okay,
Oh,
I like
shit,
that.
that's
See?
sexy.
look
Yeah,
at those.
that's
That
pretty
is
good.
sexy. Yeah, that is kind of
That is kind of good. I could see myself digging it, especially that banana.
Yeah, the banana.
Damn.
Or a nice open or closed sign, obviously ideal.
Yeah.
A marquee. Oh, you could just like put a whole marquee on a table and just like
see
go
it.
to town on it. Ideally, in my mind, because there's no world where you can actually eat these things anyway, physics, all bets are off.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining it's like almost like spaghetti. You know, it's like
Yeah.
kind of limp. Or it's glass and I'm eating it, but it's still light. I'm consuming the light and the gas.
This makes me realize I should have listed fluorescent light bulbs, like
Yeah,
the ones
that-
that are up in like,
oh,
you know, like in
yeah.
like.
Just
That's
taking a
also
big
really good.
fucking bite out of those.
Also, the fact that just any neon sign enhances whatever is on it in terms of how much I want that thing. Like if I see like a Miller Lite neon sign, I am suddenly
Yeah.
very thirsty.
Yeah.
Or if I saw burgers in a neon
And
sign.
imagine a waiter coming out and setting down just a plate that's just glowing.
Yeah.
Just big glowing plate, and
Yeah.
you just get to chow down on it.
What the fuck is this show, man? This is just out of control. Golly.
This
yeah.
is where you expand your mind in the beat zone.
I'm not even high, yo.
I think I've said all I need to say. I'm getting hungry.
I am too.
Okay, our number 4.
Kwesi's number 4. Boom. Oh yeah, a pause.
He's in the car.
Hey.
Yeah, he's in the car.
What are you talking about?
Michelin star.
I don't
bro.
see that and go yum yum.
I'll say right off the bat, none of my picks are vehicles, but they were in my mind.
Yes.
And I just didn't go into that realm. But an old Ford Bronco, I feel like would taste delicious.
Ooh, like fried chicken.
Yes, exactly.
Where are you even starting on this?
Ooh, I'm starting from the back and working my way to the motherfucking front.
Isn't that how all of
Now
us
we're,
start?
now we're getting horny.
You ready, fucking?
You're telling me
Yes.
that when you go to a drive-thru,
I'm licking
you
my
want
lips.
to eat the car you're sitting in just as much as you do the food that's handed to you through the drive-thru window.
You don't see how sexy that is?
I don't, because it looks like it looks like a car.
What?
And to be clear, no one is in the car, right?
Some humans.
Wait, so you're eating now the human that's in the car?
Yeah, humans are optional.
And this is a
Yeah.
fantasy. You wouldn't eat humans in real life.
Says who?
Okay, I was giving you an out, but don't take it.
I want to stay in, baby.
Stay on that highway.
This guy wants to eat Optimus Prime. I don't understand
Because
it.
of the fat.
Now, are they in the car pounding on the window trying to
Yeah,
get...
trying to survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your mouth turns into like a car wash of sorts, and it just
And the
gets
cartilage.
gone.
That's a real nightmare. That's a real nightmare.
You're a sick guy.
Thank you.
And I like it.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Let's move on to my number 4. My number 4 is the powder that LeBron throws.
Oh!
Now he does this before every game, and every time, it looks like he's eating it right there.
Oh my
Look
God.
at him, he's like, ooh, that's gonna get me a W.
That's low carb for sure.
That's for sure, and you know his body is a fucking machine.
Yeah, that is definitely
he's
some-
everything he does is to make his body be an optimum performance level.
Has he ever sucked it in even as a joke?
I can't imagine. If I was ever sitting close to him courtside and he did this little powder toss, I'd tackle him, and then I would suck in all the chalk like Rose the Hat in Dr. Sleep, which is a very obscure reference, but she sucks people's souls out.
It looks like it'll make you thirsty.
It does, but it also looks like, you know what it kind of looks like? I used to do this when I was a kid. I would sometimes crack open a pixie stick and a plume of pixie dust would go up in the air, and I would just, and I would lick it. It's very, very good. I'd
Turns
kiss.
air into candy.
It does. I would kiss that air.
Okay, my number 4 is, and I put this on here because I need a little something to wash this all down, okay?
Okay. You're a salty guy.
Yeah. Gasoline.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, especially.
Now that looks good.
That's
actually.
what I'm telling you. It's the cheapest drink you can
It
buy.
doesn't smell good.
You get a gallon of it for anywhere from $3 to $6, depending on the economy.
I'm gonna hold off on what my thoughts are on this because I'm curious if you're gonna say the same thing that I'm thinking.
Okay, when it's on the ground and it shimmers, that beautiful rainbow shimmer,
That is nice.
and you could just pull up to a gas station just with your buddies, just start chugging that stuff.
It looks like the shimmer from Annihilation.
It does, it looks like the shimmer. And I think it smells good.
No, it doesn't smell.
There it
I
is.
think it smells good.
Anytime I've been at a gas station and I'm pumping, or if I'm like on a
get
boat
so
and you can
thirsty.
smell
I
the
get so
gasoline,
thirsty. Yeah.
apparently it's horrible for you, it gives you cancer. But I'm sitting there like, worth it. It fucking
It
smells
smells
so good.
good.
No, it doesn't.
It smells
Yeah,
so
Kwesi, it smells so
good.
good. And your pee would probably smell cool afterwards.
I don't know about that.
That's actually a really good fucking point.
Yeah, or you could
What?
like.
That was the
Wait,
point?
no, think about this. You could like take a lighter and pee, and it would like you could spray
That's a
fire.
party
But then
trick.
the fire would go up your stream and
No,
your
no,
dick
no.
would
You
explode.
got it's moving that way.
Your
You'd be fine.
pee-pee would explode like a
No, no,
hot
no.
dog in the
Yeah,
microwave.
You'd be fine. You'd be
It's
fine.
not your dick is not a straw.
I would love to just take a big old swig of it because it's
It looks like beer. It looks like beer.
It smells even better.
If
you know?
beer smelled like gasoline, I'd like beer even more.
Yeah.
Probably give you the farts.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine.
Yeah. A lot of flatulence happening with the gas. And you want 91 probably because you want the best.
That's
You're
true.
gonna get
You're gonna
that.
go premium.
some-
You
yeah,
can't
that
go
premium
87.
shit.
Probably
Yeah,
go
yeah.
89.
I've never pumped 91, but I imagine
Stop playing.
it's probably nice.
I've never done 91.
What the fuck? You guys make way too much money to pump 91.
Wait, what are you talking about?
thought you-
87 works great.
I pump 91 all the time.
Well, you've probably got a nice
Sure,
car.
I
You're-
have a-
you're-
I
you
drive a
take-
Prius.
You take pride
it
in your
hardly
vehicle.
takes gas.
All right.
So, number 3. Everybody ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Everybody say yeah. Yeah. Boom. Ultra soft.
Yeah, okay.
Ultra
You know what?
soft.
That's good. That's good.
I know why. I know.
It's for that
That's
ass.
what I'm talking
Worship
about.
your ass, yo.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right, that's not
saying-
where I thought you were gonna go, but you know what? I'm with it. Let's
Yeah,
worship your ass.
Charmin's toilet paper, that shit looks so soft.
It does
so
look good.
And
Like
it
a
is soft, I can confirm.
Yeah. And you could just sit by the little toilet paper roll and just go like,
Like a
Yeah.
fucking fruit by the foot.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn
And it would
right.
stick to your tongue like popcorn, so you don't even have. You don't even have to use your hands. You can just constantly go like.
It's an ultra soft, not the regular shit.
No.
Look at that Charmin beard. She's putting it on her face because she knows this belongs in her ass.
That beard knows what time it is.
It's very good. I don't know why I ever doubted you.
Yeah.
This is a great pick.
Ultra freaking soft
I'd love
Charmin.
Charmin.
You know what? I used to put a little water on it.
Yeah.
Just to get the little softness. With this?
No.
No.
You know what I'm putting on it? A little hot sauce.
Damn right.
A little Louisiana hot sauce or something on there.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's some crystal.
You know that shit tastes good.
It does look pretty good. I do want to actually put that in my mouth. I get it.
That's
Let's
a
move
great
on
pick.
to my number 3. I don't know if it's gonna top that, and I also don't remember what it is. So here is my number 3. My number 3 is erasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one. Any of them. I used to like the white ones. I like the pink ones.
You're writing an essay on
Yeah.
fucking Little House on the Prairie or something.
Why did you know I did that?
And you're writing an essay. Oh, this essay stinks. Hey, wait a minute. That's tasty.
I almost wanted 2 for this because I also think just a number 2 pencil.
those
like a
would be
crisp,
delicious.
Because the eraser on that looks good, but a crisp number 2
Yeah.
pencil. They actually used to sell pencils that were gum. Do you remember that?
No.
Like, like they have candy cigarettes? Like
Yeah,
cigarettes that
those are
gum?
really good,
They would
too.
sell gum pencils.
God.
They weren't functional, but they looked like a pencil.
This actually makes me wish I could put cigarettes on my list right now. You saying that. Because I would love to eat cigarettes like candy. And not candy cigarettes, actual cigarettes. Lit cigarettes. I want to eat them and swallow
We called
them.
them cocoa butter kisses, just like
sure.
Chance the Rapper.
I gotta admit, I always wanted to eat erasers my whole freaking life.
They look tasty.
They look good as hell. You know the other thing too? When you erase, the smell? It smells better than most of the food I eat.
You erase more, it's like burning. And it has that little chalky
You're basically
smell.
cooking the thing. Okay, my number 3 is bubble wrap.
That's pretty good.
Bubble wrap is
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean,
That's good.
It's satisfying to pop, but can you imagine just chomping down on a big old hunk of that shit?
Corn on the cob.
Yes!
Oh shit, it kind of is like corn on the cob.
Yeah, yo.
I mean, you could eat it as a sheet. You could roll it up like corn on the cob or like a churro and just sort of like.
Diverse with it.
I never thought about the sensation of if that was actually an edible thing. The popping in your mouth would be so satisfying. Because I love Pop Rocks. I like things that pop in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like Gusher. I'm trying to think of other things that pop that feel really good. Ravioli sometimes if you get a really juicy one.
Yes. Or the other thing you could do is you could try and swallow some of it without popping it, and then it would pop on the way out.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Firecracker.
Yeah.
The fun fucking
People would be like,
continues.
"You all right in there?"
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, no, I
Just
mean,
say some
I'm
bubble
very-
wrap, it's all good. Yeah.
Disposing of a firecracker through my crack. Let's move on to your number 2.
If y'all ready for number 2, everybody say yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 2.
Bed sheets.
1K thread count.
1K thread count and a bar.
You're a man of fine taste.
Yes.
And I respect it so much.
Yes. Oh, you're realizing that.
1K.
So,
No, come on.
I
You
need it
think
soft.
I'm just realizing
I
that?
need it soft. It's like a soup.
Yeah.
Slow cooked.
Oh god, that looks
Milk
so
off the
good.
bone. Thread count. Oh. Stop playing.
Now, is brand have anything to do with this? Are you going to Target for like the nice, or are you going to like
Shane,
Brooklyn,
absolutely
Paris?
not.
Luxury linens.
Absolutely not. Shit, Brooke Lennon could holler at me if they want to promote
Brooke Lennon, you
Kwesi
could-
James here. Hey, oh,
He
wanna
will
eat
eat your
enough.
sheets.
I want to eat you.
Think about this. It's late at night. You had a small dinner.
Talk about it.
You go to sleep. You wake up at 2 a.m.
Shane, preach.
What's that? Oh, that's my.
Oh, you just start eating your sheets like a baby.
He like, this must be 1,000 thread counts.
You eat until you're content, and then you just fall back asleep. And then wake up in the morning, hey, breakfast. Pretty good situation.
It's pretty. I mean, if the feeling of being in new sheets was captured in how they taste when you put them in your
Yes,
mouth,
that's the other. That's a great point.
it would be so good.
Yeah.
So good. Michelin
I mean, this
star.
is a fantastic pick. Your list has completely turned around.
Thank you.
It never turned around because it was always
It started
going
off a little rocky.
exactly in the right direction.
Just all
It's
in high
Talking,
class
talking
now.
about looking at a bicycle and chowing down
that-
on that. It sounds painful.
It was the tastiest fucking bicycle I've ever seen in my life.
All right, well, I agree to disagree. So I respect the list, though.
Van Moof.
Van Moof, Ryan.
Let's move to my number 2. My number 2 is Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
We've all played with it. We've all thought about it. It feels good in your hand. How does it feel in your mouth?
Damn, that's so good.
I actually can't weigh in on this one because I've eaten it. You've never eaten it?
No.
It's very slippery and slimy and salty.
It's not fucking food. That's
Yeah, but
That's what-
it smells so good that I have eaten it.
Really?
But, so I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, it looks really delicious. I used to, especially the ones, you could see it here, the McDonald's ones, where you would literally squeeze yellow Play-Doh into fries. Like there would be like a lever you would push and it would make fries or ice cream.
Didn't they have one where it was like a guy's head and you could make hair come out of it?
Yeah!
They're pretty much teasing you at this point, making it look like food thing.
That's right.
But even just standard Play-Doh right out of the jar, always thought like this would be very tasty if it was food.
It smells
and it
so
smells so
good.
good. Sometimes I would push
Salty.
it down with my hand and it feels so good in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I never ate Play-Doh because I didn't want to explain to my West Indian mom what I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
You'd be like, where's the Play-Doh going?
yeah, just like, yeah, I'm just.
I bought you this Play-Doh.
Yeah.
I've never eaten it.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
make it clear. I
Never
wanted
ate
to
it.
as a child, but I never did it. But I don't blame you for eating it.
I don't think I swallowed.
Well, that's good to know.
I did chew.
It is the beat zone after all.
I did chew.
Yeah.
Let's go to my number 2. My number 2 is a banker's lamp.
Oh, straight from the Unsolved set. Holy shit.
Oh man, I want to eat a banker's lamp
They
so
do look-
bad.
That
Pretty
is
good.
sexy.
It's kind of like a mint chocolate chip feel.
I don't know what it is. I want it to be hot, and I want to slice it up with a knife and a fork. Bless you.
Yeah, it looks like beef with like asparagus.
Or is
Yeah.
it even a dessert?
I like where you're going with this.
I watched that one scene in Network where there's just all those banker's lamps, and I get so hungry. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing that I'd love to have known that I've eaten that and that it's in me. You know?
Yeah.
It's got the little dangling chain too. You could even before you eat the rest of it, just sort of like.
Yeah, just kind of go to town on that. But also, like, the lamp shade itself, like the hood, does look like it'd be very crispy.
It looks like a nice crispy hood. Yeah.
Yeah, refreshing.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Like a cucumber type vibes.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
It could be refreshing like fruit. It could be sweet like candy, almost like a green candy shell.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Or what if there's meat? Yes, what if there's meat inside? What if that's meat?
What
Think
if a
about that.
lamp was meat?
What if a lamp was meat?
We should have said this up top that you guys probably should start taking the edible now. So by the time that you get to number 1, you're at the what if a lamp was meat stage.
If you don't smoke marijuana, you're doing the show wrong.
It looks so
For
good.
sure.
It looks so good. This is the one thing on my list that I have thought about eating before we ever talked about this episode.
I see.
I've seen those things and thought, I wish that was food.
I'm never gonna look at things the same again after this experience.
I mean, look, everyone's got a nice variety of options here. I wasn't sure what was going on at first, but now I'm starting to turn on it. This is all about just things that kind of very much look tasty, things from my childhood. And then we got yours here that's also quite good. I'm a fan of the spread that we have here
I would
so
love
far.
to go to Thanksgiving together, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
And the table's just full of bowling balls,
Yeah.
toilet paper, bed sheets.
I just pick up a bowling ball, just drop it on the table, shatters the wood.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this.
Me
list
too.
everyone
It's
has.
such a wonderful.
Well, let's go into 1. Let's sail into 1
Number
here.
one, what do you think number 1 is for Kwesi James? Well, hey, I'll tell you. Number 1, Air Force Ones, white on Blanco. What?
Look at you guys. I wish I would have known.
How? Why not? What, like butter?
Those do look good.
These do
butter.
look
Yeah.
buttery.
Butter. And you spread it on anything and it make it taste better.
You got your summer whites on.
In
You gotta have the summer whites on.
In my mind, they taste like the best whipped cream you've ever had in your entire life. Or almost like a, maybe like a nougat.
I like where you're going because I like nougats.
This makes me feel like there should be people who make Air Force One themed cakes that look like a shoe,
I know a guy.
but it's really?
I'll give him your number.
I'm not my.
Yeah.
look into that.
Or what if they just taste like shoes, but it's the best tasting thing you've ever had in your entire life?
I want it to be a nougat and caramel inside off the white, and it just drips all over the white, and you just.
I mean, they do drip.
Oh, they drip hard.
What if it was like milk? You could just pour those things in a glass and drink it on down.
And you gotta pay for it later in the toilet.
Yes. You would have
Yeah,
to.
that lactose thing, man. Yeah.
Let's move on to my number 1 here, and look, I recognize that this is a very popular pick. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm excited to see this. Look,
Mine-
sometimes you gotta, you know.
So I'm gonna hear it in the comments. Oh, good imagination, Ryan. Shut up. My number 1 is Tide Pods.
Oh shit.
Oh, don't they look good?
That is controversial.
I never
do look good.
understood why people were eating these until we got a new washing machine that took Tide Pods. And I was like, look at these fucking things. And I picked it up
It's the weight.
and it
It's
had a
the weight.
perfect weight and it was like so kind of just like squishy in my hands. I was like, I don't understand why people would eat this thing. It's so fucking, so weird.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And Ari had to pull my hand away like I was a toddler. And I get it now. I was under a trance of the Tide Pod.
Because also imagine,
It's so good.
similar to the bubble wrap, imagine putting one of those in your mouth and just like biting down into,
And it
and
looks
there's,
like,
there's multiple pockets.
and it looks like there's multiple flavors, and it
Yeah.
looks like, here's what I like when things have an explosion of flavor, like a gusher, or a hot dog even, you could consider it, the snap. I feel like this would have good snap
of the pod.
when I bite into it.
Satisfaction.
And I've never wanted to eat something more that I can't eat than a Tide Pod. I don't know if that was suggestion,
Yeah.
just because I know people have done it.
Yes.
But I will say that when I held it in my hands for the first time, I had to actively convince myself to not put it in my mouth.
Look, I understand why you had to call it out.
I didn't want to list it just because it's been done.
You had to list it because, look,
It's a good one.
you gotta acknowledge the truth of the situation, which is those things look tasty as hell.
Could you imagine?
Oh, damn, you really fucking sold me on the Tide
I want to
Pods.
see those flavors dance together in my mouth.
God, yeah, like river dance.
My number one is rope.
Okay,
Talk about it.
let's see. Let's hear it.
And I'm talking about the brown stuff.
You want to eat a hemp rope? The thing that feels so uncomfortable in your hands that you have to wear gloves?
Yeah, but you let that shit marinate for a while. You get it nice and hot and wet.
Okay, so you're thinking the marination will make
talking
the
about-
texture go away.
I know the texture can remain as is. I just want a big steaming plate of hot, wet rope. Imagine an infinite sausage.
Yeah?
It's a lot of sausage.
Oh. And you could just eat as much as you want. You could do the different colors. I would imagine like a white rope like that might taste a little like.
That looks-
Maybe that's a dessert rope.
I think the white rope I could get behind that just because the texture
Maybe
doesn't
it's
make me want to put it
marshmallowy
down.
even, or like a.
A climber's rope also feels good.
Yeah. Maybe a climber's rope is like blue raspberry or something.
But
you know
a
what I mean?
brown hemp rope?
Seems
Oh
overcooked.
God, I'm
It's
getting
so
so hungry
uncomfortable
just
in my
thinking about
hands.
that.
If you had a brown hemp rope in your hands and someone pulled it, your skin's coming off.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Skin me
He said,
alive.
oh yeah.
I didn't know where these were gonna end up on here, but as soon as rope entered my mind, I was like, that's number one. That's my number one. There's no.
I would have had no problem with the number one if it just was rope in general, but then you specified this particular
Yeah, the
brown
brown
rope.
talking about the
rope
brown
looks
stuff, thick and,
that's,
brown.
and that's where you lost me because
Yeah.
I hate that rope so much. I don't even like using it for its purpose, which is tying things,
Oh, and
because then I
like
have to untie it and then I have to touch it.
It flakes
Afterwards-
everywhere.
And it flakes everywhere.
Flakes everywhere.
Afterwards, you
fucking
gotta
sucks.
you gotta floss because
Yeah,
you
you
just
have
get
that.
Dude, what are you?
pieces of it in there. Ooh.
Yeah.
You can carry it on your belt like Indiana Jones, and people will be like, "Oh, you got some rope." What
I
are
don't
you using
think he
that for?" I'll be
carries
like,
that kind of
It's
rope.
my snack. And I just
It's
keep
so
feeding it to
uncomfortable.
myself.
It's such an uncomfortable texture. It's like saying you'd want to eat a haystack.
Oh, I don't know, man. Hey, look, I can't wait.
I respect the list nonetheless, but
What have we discovered today? What have we learned? That's a question.
I think we've learned that we're all freaky guys.
I think
Yeah.
we've all got fine taste. And I'd love to go out to dinner with you guys sometime.
That sounds
Oh,
great.
same here.
Yeah.
We could order
Yeah.
some rope. The extra flaky kind.
Put a little bit of Air Force Ones on top of it just to make it a little more moist.
And
Yeah,
some Tide
some
Pods.
shit.
Man,
Side.
ooh, Tide Pod for dessert.
Eraser
my
appetizers.
Shit.
And a big old bowling ball for dessert.
That's right. We could lick it and pass it, lick it and pass it.
I love it. I love everything that's happened here.
That does it for this episode of Top 5 Beatdown. Let us know in the comments who you think is the people's lister.
I think in this one it's Kwesi because he's actually eating people.
He's
Yeah, I
right.
am.
No, he's correct. I think by
He
default,
listed
is correct.
people, so he's the people's lister.
But if you don't agree with that, let us know in the comments. Let us know what choices you liked, which ones you didn't like. Kwesi, thank you for joining
Thank
us
you
in
so
the
much
Beat
for
Zone,
being
sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
Is there anything
for
that
having
you would
me.
like to plug for the folks at home?
Check me out on Instagram, Kwesi_James, and come check out my merch company, Hats and Hydration, and pick up a hat. Chocolate makes me thirsty.
But without further ado, that's
the
the list. Let's see how big your mouth is.
That's it?
Yep. I
Look at
got
that,
a
look at
small
that. We did this last time with Keith Habersberger.
Oh,
I mean,
has a
Keith's got the
big-ass
biggest mouth I've ever
yeah.
seen. He could eat 2 bowling balls at once.